Mariah The Scientist has just filed an explosive $8 million lawsuit against Young Thug for child support, following a shocking leak of one of his prison phone calls that exposed him cheating. And although Thug tried to win her forgiveness by apologizing in a new song, Mariah has made it clear she's not ready to forgive, sending shockwaves through both the music industry and the courtroom. This entire scandal is shaping up to be one of the biggest celebrity dramas of the year, mixing betrayal, heartbreak, financial warfare, and public humiliation, and it may just redefine the narrative around Young Thug's already chaotic life. The first thing people need to understand is how fragile the relationship between Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug already was before this entire nightmare came crashing down. From the outside, fans believed they were one of hip-hop's power couples. She was seen as a devoted, elegant singer-songwriter who stood by Thug's side through his legal troubles, showing up to hearings and sending messages of loyalty while he battled charges that could have kept him behind bars for decades. For many, Mariah became the face of ride-or-die love, the one who refused to abandon Thug when the world turned its back on him. But loyalty is a two-way street, and what recently leaked from behind prison walls painted a much different story, one of betrayal, secret conversations, and ultimately, heartbreak that no amount of public apologies could fix. Please do not forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. The leaked phone call that changed everything wasn't just damaging, it was devastating. In the audio, allegedly captured during one of Thug's prison conversations, he can be heard speaking in a way that left fans, and more importantly, Mariah herself, convinced he was involved with another woman. The internet exploded as soon as clips surfaced, and Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok flooded with reactions of disbelief. For months, people speculated that Thug was hiding infidelities even behind bars, but to hear the words, tone, and emotion play out so raw made it undeniable. For Mariah, the pain was personal, but for the public, it was drama to feast on. Suddenly, one of music's most celebrated couples was being torn apart under the spotlight, and the fallout was brutal. Mariah, who has built her career on emotionally charged music that connects with fans through raw vulnerability, wasn't about to let this betrayal slide. Reports surfaced that she felt humiliated, blindsided, and worst of all, played for the entire world to see. She had defended Thug during interviews, praised his artistry, and even weathered criticism for standing beside a man who was neck-deep in one of the most complex criminal cases in hip-hop history. To find out in such a public, embarrassing way that she wasn't the only woman in Thug's heart shattered whatever trust was left. And that's where the lawsuit comes in. Filing for $8 million in child support is not just about money. It's about sending a message. Mariah's move is a declaration that she will no longer tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or betrayal, no matter how famous or powerful a man on the other side of the courtroom is. The $8 million figure, while staggering, isn't random. Insiders believe Mariah is making a statement that if Thug could spend years amassing wealth from chart-topping hits, sold-out tours, and industry-shaping collaborations, then he can certainly provide financial stability for the child they share, or the child she claims needs consistent support. Whether this amount will hold up in court is yet to be seen, but one thing is clear: Mariah is swinging for the fences, and she's not holding back. The backlash toward Thug has been immense. Fans who once celebrated him as a misunderstood genius are now questioning his character on a much deeper level. The timing couldn't be worse either, as Thug's reputation is already under siege due to his high-profile legal case involving racketeering charges. Every move he makes is scrutinized, every word dissected, and every leak becomes a weapon used against him. The cheating scandal only added fuel to the fire, painting him not only as a criminal in the eyes of the law, but also as an unfaithful partner in the court of public opinion. This dual narrative is crushing, and even Thug's loyal supporters are struggling to defend him against the mounting evidence. In an attempt to repair the damage, Thug did what artists often do. He turned to music. In his latest track, he offered what many believe is a heartfelt apology directed squarely at Mariah. The lyrics seem to confess regret, acknowledging the pain he caused and begging for understanding. But while some fans praised the vulnerability and said it was one of his most emotional releases to date, Mariah wasn't moved. Sources close to her revealed that while she heard the song, she considered it nothing more than damage control, a public attempt to save face rather than a private act of true remorse. In her eyes, no verse, no melody, no hit record could undo the embarrassment of being exposed so publicly. Forgiveness, she made clear, is not on the table. What makes this story so compelling is a clash between love, fame, and responsibility. On one hand, you have Young Thug, a man hailed as one of hip-hop's most innovative voices, struggling to hold on to his legacy while legal walls close in around him. On the other hand, you have Mariah The Scientist, an artist carving out her own lane, refusing to be silenced or reduced to just the girlfriend of a superstar. By filing this lawsuit, Mariah is demanding not only financial security, but also respect, recognition, and accountability. She's rewriting her role in the narrative, stepping out of Thug's shadow, and asserting her own power. The public, of course, is divided. Some argue that Mariah is justified, that she sacrificed years of her life for Thug only to be repaid with humiliation. Others claim this lawsuit is opportunistic, a way to capitalize on Thug's downfall while he's at his weakest. Regardless of where people fall, the reality is that both sides are preparing for a courtroom battle that could drag on for months, if not years. The figure of $8 million has already sparked countless debates online, with fans calculating Thug's net worth, speculating about his assets, and questioning whether he can even afford such a payout while locked up and fighting for his freedom. But beyond the financial numbers lies a deeper human story, one of trust broken, of love turned sour, and of two people whose private lives have been ripped open for the world to consume. The leaked phone call was the spark, but the fire has grown into something much larger, threatening not only their relationship, but also their careers, reputations, and legacies. Young Thug now finds himself in a nearly impossible position. He's a man trapped between two courts, the legal system that may take away his freedom and the court of public opinion that has already judged him as guilty of betrayal. His music, once seen as groundbreaking, now carries the weight of his scandals. Every bar he writes, every line he delivers is analyzed not for artistry, but for confession. His apology to Mariah might have been sincere, but sincerity isn't enough when the wounds are this deep. Mariah, meanwhile, is stepping into a new chapter. By refusing forgiveness and pressing forward with her lawsuit,